The United States has launched another round of strikes on Iran after the U.S. military said the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps struck a commercial container ship transiting the Strait of Hormuz. According to U.S. Central Command, the vessel, identified as the Cyprus-flagged M/V GFS Galaxy, suffered significant engine room damage, and one civilian crew member remains missing. Iran says it closed the Strait of Hormuz after firing what it described as a warning shot that struck a vessel traveling on an unauthorized route. Tehran said several ships had attempted to pass through the waterway on unauthorized routes and ignored warnings to change course. It added that the strait will remain closed until what it called the end of U.S. interference in this region, warning that any retaliation would be met with a severe response. The latest escalation follows several days of military exchanges between the United States and Iran. President Donald Trump declared an end to the ceasefire that had been intended to halt fighting, but said the door remains open for continued negotiations. U.S. Central Command said the latest strikes began at 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday, around an hour after Iran warned it would target new enemy bases in the Middle East if Washington responded to the container ship incident. The U.S. military said the strikes were ordered by President Trump. The conflict has disrupted the Gulf region, with Iran's closure of the Strait of Hormuz contributing to a surge in global energy prices. Before the war, the waterway carried around 1/5 of the world's oil and liquefied natural gas supplies. Washington has demanded that Tehran publicly commit to ending attacks on ships in the strait and ensure that all shipping lanes remain open without tolls, according to senior U.S. officials. Meanwhile, Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araqi accused the United States of violating the ceasefire agreement, writing on X that there can only be mutual compliance. Reuters also reports that a senior Iranian source said Iran, the United States, Qatar and Pakistan had agreed to negotiate in a call that mediators were trying to arrange while Araqi was in Oman. It was not immediately clear whether those efforts succeeded. Araqi also met Omani Foreign Minister Badr al-Busaidi to discuss mechanisms for the safe passage of ships through the Strait of Hormuz. Oman's state news agency said Iranian and Omani negotiators would continue talks at both the technical and political levels. Separately, Iran's new supreme leader, Ayatollah Mojtaba Khamenei, issued a written statement vowing to avenge the blood of the martyred leader following the death of his predecessor and father, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, during the war. The statement was released during funeral ceremonies for the former leader. President Trump also said he had ordered the U.S. military to be prepared to launch thousands of missiles against Iran if Tehran attempted to assassinate him. Iran has not commented on U.S. media reports alleging such a plot.